And nobody wants to be that guy. Nobody wants to be anywhere near that guy. So, but I digress. We're not here to talk about the Googans. We're here to talk about the Jackall TN50. What is happening? Sorry, I'm a little excited. I don't even know if I'm going to keep that part, but I'm a little excited. Another episode of Trash or Pass. You guys thought I forgot. You thought that I put it behind me, but I didn't. I did not forget, have not put it behind me. I'm a little out of order, but don't let that fool you, okay? I know I said I was going to do the gong next, the Megabass gong. But obviously, as you can tell by the title, I'm doing the Jackall TN50. Now, anybody who knows me and knows, has been around this channel for a while knows that I am not a big fan of lipless baits. Lipless crankbaits, rattle traps, whatever you want to call them, never been a big fan. I know that sounds stupid. It's almost sacrilegious for bass fishermen to say I'm not a big fan of lipless crankbaits, but it is what it is. Last year, it was one of the least confident baits. How do you even say that? I had zero confidence in lipless crankbaits last year. Didn't like them at all. Just wouldn't throw them. Refused to throw them. I just caught fish the other ways, and I was happy and everything was good. But this one right here, this little guy right here, the Jackall TN50. This was brought to my attention by a subscriber, and I'm horrible about this, but I mean, I could have gone back in the comments, but I don't know which video it was that he mentioned it to me. And he brought up two different, lipless crankbaits, and I decided to go with the Jackall. And I went with the TN50. Now, the TN50, this is a tiny, tiny little lipless crankbait. This is 5/16 of an ounce and 2 inches long. So, guys, this thing is an absolute killer. A killer lipless crankbait. There you go. So the Jackall TN50, this is the holographic gill, hollow gill, RT hollow bluegill is what it is. Holographic bluegill. Killer little paint scheme on this guy. I'm trying to showcase this to you without, sticking hooks in my hands. But look at this thing. I don't know how to do this. I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, if you guys want to see, better bait reviews, go to Baitman, But I'm doing cringy stuff, and I hate the fact that I just said cringy because then it makes me feel like Rob, and nobody wants to be that guy. Nobody wants to be anywhere near that guy. So, but I digress. We're not here to talk about the Googans. We're here to talk about the Jackall TN50. Good night. I don't even know who's still on here. But if you're new to the channel, I'm Oklahoma's Worst Angler. Welcome. This is the series called Trash or Pass. This is a series that I came up with. And what I'm doing is I'm taking a bait that I want to try out or something that is brought to my attention, kind of like I said with the Jackall TN50 here, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to fish it. And I'm going to put some footage in here of me fishing these baits, and I'm going to tell you what I think about them, if I think it's a trash bait or if I think it passes and it's good enough for you to go out and try for yourself. Again, these are my opinions. I am not, I don't know, slandering any other company or anything like that. These are just simply my opinions and what I think of different baits. I think it's pretty clear, though, how you've heard me talking about this one already. This is a serious pass. This thing is absolutely killer. I love this little lipless crankbait. So, what you got on here, 5/16 of an ounce, 2 inches long, size 8 trebles. This thing is super tiny. You can see that. So that chin right there, that lip, is actually a tungsten lip. So a lot of the weight is going to be extremely nose heavy in this thing, but that tungsten lip right there is meant to help it drop straight down. It will not, I know like in the in the descriptions it talks about like it being able to stay straight up. It does not. It will fall over. But most of the time that I saw, it does stand straight up on a gentle fall. If it's dropping in there, it's going to fall over a little bit. But the beauty of this thing is with that weight being so heavy in the nose that this thing is just ripping right over grass, ripping right through grass. It is, I know I said it already, but it's killer. It's a Jackall killer. Super loud little lipless right here as well. Now there is another version of this. It's called the TN disc knocker. And the disc knocker on that one in particular, rather than your typical BBs that are in there, they have a disc as a knocker. So I mean, I think it's gonna be, I have never seen one in person. I'm just assuming that it's gonna be more so kind of like a single knock, kind of like a hard knock. You know, like your booyahs or anything like that. But it does have the tungsten lip. It does have, like I said, that disc in there. So it's probably going to be, you know, a lower frequency knock. But we're not talking about that. Jackall TN50. This thing casts like a freaking bullet. You can see it's got a little bit of rash on there, a little bit of hook rash. It's been munched. It has been absolutely munched on. Now the reason that I'm kind of going out of order and talking about this today rather than the gong is Tactical Bassin just dropped a video yesterday talking about their favorite lipless and square bills, and this was one that they talked about. So this one in particular, being that small little 2-inch size, I did not catch a whole lot of bass that were substantial in size on this thing. So I don't want you to think that this is going to be a big bass killer. It absolutely can be. But being that small of a profile, I had a lot of little bass eat that thing. But I mean, in the past 3 or 4 times I've been out fishing, I've probably caught over 20 fish on just that lipless crankbait. And again, I'm not one to throw them. I'm not a big fan of them. That's just how I am. It is what it is. That smaller profile though is so, I mean, I keep saying it's killer, but it really is. Smaller profile, it's so lifelike. It's something that they're just going to be able to key in on and want to eat because they see an easy meal. Jackall TN50, solid pass. A+. Don't worry. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys me catching fish, show you guys catching fish, me, you know, whatever it may be. But let's roll some of the footage of the fish catches that I have on there, and then we're going to come back and we're going to wrap this up. I did as well. Sorry.
I'm like, what the hell? Did you just do? I thought your line was hooked on one of your hooks and your bait was spinning.
This is the softest little bite.
All we do on this boat, boy, is catch monsters.
Softest little bite.
Did you know that the fish
There we go. There's another. There's another. There's another.
Is that what's happening? Oh, what do I do, guys? I don't know why I just sounded like Morty.
Come on. See how he's tired. He's like, I'm cold. I don't want to do this.
I'm feeling it.
I'm cold. Let me get rid of that.
It's got a little stuff to it.
There you go. Got rid of some of those hooks.
There's 2. That's a skunk out the boat. I gotta go back here.
Just throw in the fish catcher. It may not be the best quality, but we're getting some numbers done today. We are getting some numbers on it. Tell you what, look how clear that water is. Look at that. Try as you might, you will not get loose. Oh. Sewed his mouth shut. we go. That's a decent fish. Yeah. It's a decent fish. Where are you? Where are you? Running this way. Come on up here. Get up here. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Look at that.
It's a movement game you want to play.
Get that lipless, dude. You know what I was doing on that one? Yeah, just kind of yo-yoing it. There we go. We're on.
Oh no, we got a fish.
Finally. On a lipless of all things. This might be my biggest on this bait too. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good fish, dude. That's a good one. Yes, sir, you did. We aren't telling anybody about this pond. Little humpback. So again, Jackall TN50. This is not a budget-friendly lipless crankbait. Okay, this is where it is not, going to be a solid pass. This is going to be like a C+. These things are not cheap. They are $15, $14.99 on the hookup tackle warehouse. You can get them. However, a lot of these good colors, these hollow colors, the holographic colors are selling out. Again, with Tactical Bass and doing that video yesterday, I think there's going to be a spike in those. This is going to be a killer springtime bait. Absolutely killer springtime bait when you've got the bluegill spawn going on, when you've got those little bait fish, springtime, fall. I don't know what I'm talking about with bluegill spawn. I don't even know why I'm trying to act like I do know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. All I know is that looks like a little bait fish, and that thing freaking catches fish. How about that one in the cow patty pond, though? Chocolate milk freaking pond. That was my best fish on that bait. I think I said that in the video. But yeah, solid freaking solid. Absolutely solid. I got a bigger one of these coming. If you guys want to see me do another review on the bigger one of these, let me know in the comments below. If you have not already, and you're still here, please hit the subscribe button right down there. Hit that subscribe button for me, okay? Give me a thumbs up. The more thumbs up that this video gets, the better chance that we have to be shown to people who have not seen us yet. So, I don't know. Let's say like, what? We get 100 thumbs up, then I'll give away... Y'all think I'm going to give away a 316 swim bait, don't you? No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. 100 thumbs up. I'm going to pick 2 packs of unopened baits that I have sitting in either of these cabinets over here. 100 thumbs up. Let's find them really quick. I'm going to find some baits really quick. Stand by. I got it. I got it. Started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? It's wintertime fishing. If we're going to give away 2 packs of baits, let's try and give away baits that are actually going to, do a little bit better in the wintertime. So, first one that I got here, and it's kind of a, I said unopened, but I hope you guys will understand. I've got 4 watermelon red and 2, I think these are Canada craw. Yeah, TRD craws, Z-Man TRD craws. Ned rig fishing at its finest. There you go. That's your first pack of baits if we get 100 thumbs up. 100 likes on this video. Look at this beard. You see what's going on right here? Do you see this? This is from having to wear a mask at work. That sucks. Second thing, Riot Baits Fuzzy Beaver. The color is called Tidal Blue. It is blue craw. 4.2 inch fuzzy beaver. there you go. Riot baits, blue craw, fuzzy beaver. Hope the light's picking that up. But that's a 7-pack on those right there. TRD craws, 6 of them. Obviously not all the same color, but 2 Canada craw, watermelon red. You know, I know it's a long shot asking for 100 thumbs up, but you know, we want to get this series out there. We want to grow the channel. We want to get bigger. I want to just continue to expand this community. So, guys, it sounds selfish, but I wouldn't be here without you. I appreciate every single one of you. And I mean that. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time we're on the water.